Am I the a-hole for getting my father's affair partner fired after exposing her affair and the fact she's an unmarried mother to the school she worked at? My mom and I found out in September that my father had been cheating on her for at least 5 years. How we know it was that long? He had 2 kids with her and the oldest is 4. His affair partner is someone pretty well known. She made a name for herself for pushing Christian family values. She's been on local radio spewing hate for a lot of different people. I know someone who was her student before, and she was a real a-hole to them all, always judging them for being in a private Christian school and not being Christian enough. She left her job for a while, and I guess that's when she had the 2 kids. She started at a new school a couple of years ago, another Christian private school. When Mom and I found out who she was, we were very much in the what the F category. My father wanted me to give her a chance and to not hold the affair against him and get to know his family. But since I'm 17, he couldn't force me, and I told him I wanted nothing to do with him, her, or their kids. It bothered me so much that I ended up looking up the school she worked for, and I saw that they had a code of ethics for their teachers, and she violated it in 2 ways. 1 with the affair, and 2 with having kids before marriage. So I anonymously contacted the school and shared that info with them, and she ended up being fired. They didn't figure out I was the one who did it until last month when her appeal ended and she saw some of the evidence they had against her. Of course, they were angry and accused me of being awful and spiteful and think of the kids blah blah blah. I really don't care what they think, and I love seeing that arrogant a-hole knocked off her high horse. I don't feel bad. And even if they ended up homeless and in a shelter because of it, that's not my problem. But my aunt, who I was always super close to, sided with them on that. She said what I did was incredibly spiteful, and it would have hurt the kids more than anyone if the consequences were homelessness or whatever. She told me I don't have to want anything to do with any of them, but shouldn't have gone so far. Am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole for being upset that my husband made me pay for my own Valentine's Day gift? So my husband and I went to the store the other day because he wanted to buy some stuff to make me a special Valentine's Day dinner. We had a good time shopping. I picked up a few extra things that we needed, and after asking me what I wanted, he decided on steak, mashed potatoes, and grilled asparagus. On our way to get the potatoes, he saw a box of chocolate-covered strawberries and remembered that I said I had never had them before and picked them up for me as well. When we got to the register, he said, "Okay, so you are paying." I laughed initially, but I quickly realized that he wasn't joking. We have a deal that I pay for groceries and the power bill, and he pays for rent and a few other things. So then I thought that he meant I was paying for the extra stuff I grabbed, so I started separating it. He got a little irritated and said, "We have a deal. You pay for all the groceries." I didn't know what to say, so I started scanning all the groceries. He could tell I was upset, so he asked what was wrong, and I said, "It isn't a gift if you make me pay for it." He got really upset and started fussing about the deal we have, and he snatched the chocolate-covered strawberries and went to a different register. He bought those, but made me buy everything else for my Valentine's dinner. He told me I made him feel bad, so he bought the strawberries. I am an emotional person, so I started to cry because I didn't mean to make him feel bad, but I was also stressed from the argument. He has been ignoring me since we got home, and it's starting to make me feel dejected. It is stupid, but I'm still irritated that he made me pay for my own gift, and I still feel like it isn't a gift if you make me pay for it. Any advice on how to talk to him about this would be great. I also want some outside perspectives. So am I the a-hole?